Hey everybody, Oscar from Missouri here. Welcome back to all my subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy your stay. Well, as you can tell, I got myself a new intro. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. I absolutely love it. I got a lot of what I wanted and a little bit of what I didn't. Gave the developer a description and he kind of took it and just kind of blew my mind. I wasn't expecting any of what the outcome came. So give me your comments. I'm interested in hearing from you. So for those of you that don't really know, I also developed a trailer. I'm providing a link up top here to the right. Go check it out in your leisure and leave some comments on that as well. Tell me what you think. So at this point, I know you want to just jump right into it. So we'll start to talk about the FasTrack tips that I have for today. FasTrack tip number 1. I wanted to bring to your attention this fast and tight wood screw I found that happens to fit almost perfectly into the Lionel FasTrack mounting hole. As you can see, I've got one there that I've put a little paint on the top, which makes that screw kind of almost hidden. It has that little beveled edge that fits, like I said, almost perfectly into the holes. So you don't have to get the 1 5/8 inch. You can get one smaller or a little longer, but for me and my needs, that length is perfect. So you can probably find it at Lowe's or any other hardware store near you, but give it a try. I guarantee you'll like it a lot better than using those real big ones that I see on people's layouts. They've mounted down and it sticks out like a sore thumb. FasTrack tip number 2. Everybody's familiar with the 10-inch track terminals, but what I did not know was that you can make curves into terminal tracks as well. Once I turned over one of these pieces, I noticed, wait a minute, it has the capability of becoming a terminal port as well. So what I did was went online, ordered up a whole bunch of the 22 gauge crimp terminals, cut off some wire and made my own. I am putting a link in the upper right hand corner so that if you're not familiar with doing that, you can look at this video. This guy does a really good job of explaining it. I'll also put a link in the description on where you can order these crimp terminals. FasTrack tip number 3. In the past, I've heard nothing but bad things about FasTrack's performance. Well, actually kind of mixed reviews. So I wanted to point out one thing that kind of helped me get over a hurdle. Most of the time, when I have issues with FasTrack, it's these smaller pieces being connected to another smaller piece. And what I've done to overcome that is that when I put it together, I leave a little space, not this big obviously, but just a little one, so that I can put a little flux in there, drop some solder in, and believe it or not, that middle connection seems to work every time. Haven't had one fail me yet. So at this point, get ready for some updates, because I'm sure you're curious as to what I've accomplished. So in this first layout update, I basically put a placeholder to the left of the new hotel. It's kind of just a foam board placeholder where the little mini shopping plaza will be for the hotel. Just kind of spacing it out right there so I can kind of get a good idea of what it'll look like in place. Pretty soon, you'll see a little shopping center with a brick front, big windows. It'll give a nice little finish to that back side. Layout update number 2 here is the staging area. I got my crew here in place where the new bridge will be. I'll take you over here to show you what the bridge looks like now. And there you go, in all of its splendor. I got the railings installed. I think it came out okay. Leave your comments, tell me what you think, but it was just something I kind of put together. I still have to do some lane striping down the middle there, but I think it came out pretty good. Once I get the columns in place, I'll probably push them down a little bit more, obviously, get them sized up, and then get the street to match down there where the people are, make it look nice and smooth. Get some striping there in the middle of the shot here. And I think that'll all come out really nice. And last but not least, the new Phase 2 layout. Man, it's been a long time coming. You can kind of see I don't have a lot of the turnouts installed yet, but I did print out a little segment of the layout plan here from SCARM. And that's what it's gonna look like. All I'm missing really are 4 right-handed turnouts. But I really think it's gonna be outstanding once we get all our track in, get it wired up, get it tested, run some trains through it, make sure everything's going to be fine electrically. And then I'll begin to decorate it a little more and more every episode. So if you've enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for stopping by, and until next time, enjoy those layouts.